Bforartists to Quickstart Armature relations. An armature is a hierarchical object. Just have a look here in the outliner. Down the hierarchy it goes. These two bones are, for example, the child bone of this bone here. Sometimes you want to change this hierarchy and connect a bone to be the child of another bone, or you want to be the child bone to start at another position, or you want to disconnect it completely to make it to an IK needle, for example, or even kick a whole part out of the armature to become its own armature. Let's select a bone. Here in the armature menu, choose Separate Bones. This will now separate this bone, and we have created another armature here. This bone is not longer part of this armature, but is in its own armature. Let's undo this. Let's select this bone again, and this time we use the split command. Armature split. Now this bone is still part of this armature here, but it is disconnected from the rest. Let's select the joints of these two bones here. This joint and this joint. And now let's choose Fill between joints. And now it adds a fill bone. This bone is still disconnected though. Go here into the Properties editor, into the Object Data Properties, Bone tab, and Relations. And as you can see, there is no parent anymore for this bone. Let's have a look what this bone is. This is bone 005. Let's select this bone again and choose bone 005. Now this bone has a parent again. And as you can see, there's a parent relationship line. And now this bone is connected again. You can still offset it, but in pose mode, this bone is now part and child of this bone. This is, for example, useful when you have a face rig. Let's have a closer look here at the checkboxes here. We have given an offset here, and when we tick in the relations, here we are in Bone Properties, Relations panel, when we tick this connected here, then the offset gets removed and the tail, better said the head of this bone, is now the position of the tail of this bone. Let's go to pose mode again and have a look here at inner rotation. I have selected this bone here, and when I rotate this bone, then the whole chain follows this movement here in forward kinematics. When we untick this, this bone must be selected. When we untick this and rotate this bone, then you notice this bone stays straight now. It doesn't follow the rotation of the parent bone anymore.